Hello everyone, Cap here and welcome back to some more Mechabellum. Before we get into today's European mid-week mini tournament here, I wanted to have a quick look together with you guys at the patch notes that were released today, I believe, and that are going to take effect tomorrow on February 1st. This is possibly one of the biggest patches we've ever had, because, well, let's get into it. It is called Chaotic Fun. This update adds some experimental features aimed at fun, fun, which will cause the game to be slightly less balanced. Nice. These experimental features will last for about 3 weeks, after which we will decide whether to retain these features based on your feedback and statistics. Rup. Starting soon, still on the screen. I'm a professional. Okay, so this is going to last for 3 weeks, kind of an experiment to collect data and feedback and everything. And yeah. Let's get into the changes. So, 3 experimental features. These are the big ones. The first one in particular, random free units. During a game, players will encounter several opportunities to obtain units for free. Get 5 squads of Sledgehammer or 3 Wraith or 1 level 9 Rhino for free. Players will encounter many such difficult choices. To ensure that the game doesn't end too quickly, the player's base health has been increased by 500. If this feature proves popular, we will introduce rare units through this feature in the future. So, for one, I like more base health. I think a lot of the games are over too quickly, so I don't mind this. However, the big part here, getting random free units. This will happen instead of the cards, instead of the reinforcements in between rounds. So sometimes, I think once every... once within the first 3 rounds, then once within rounds 4 to 6, and then once within rounds 7 to 9, I believe. And so on. There will be one selection of free units with 4 choices, I believe, of free units. And you will have to pick them, or one of them you cannot skip. And yeah, it will be quite impactful, I believe. It will add a big chunk of randomness. And some players really hate that, some players like that, and yeah, we will have to find out what this actually means. I think it could be good in the long term because it makes the game a little bit less sweaty. a little bit more randomness is usually good for more casual players. And in the long run, casual players are needed to keep a game alive and to push its longevity and all that. So I do believe it might be good, but at the same time, we will have to find out how this actually, turns out. Could also be bad, really bad, and cause a lot of frustrations, of course. Also for the more competitive players, just adds another layer of randomness that is quite annoying. So yeah. We will see how this turns out. I don't mind this for a 3-week period whatsoever. Could be absolutely trash, but it is just for 3 weeks for now, and we will see. No harm in trying, in my opinion. Also, maybe another solution could be, even if this is too annoying for regular competitive play, maybe they will introduce something like this in an optional or other game mode, like Chaos mode or something, where you can then have these kinds of shenanigans, but at the same time keep the competitive spirit and the competitive ladder intact. But yeah, we will find out. Also, Not quite as impactful, but also kind of interesting. Duplicate reinforcement cards. So many reinforcement cards now appear multiple times in the game. For example, 2 laser sights, 4 range specialists, 3 nukes. It's possible. So it doesn't include all cards. Just it says many reinforcement. So maybe some are excluded. I'm not sure which ones. Maybe like improved or the mass-produced cards or something. Wouldn't really make too much sense to get them multiple times. But yeah, getting multiple items like laser sight or something could be very, very good. Multiple range specialist potentially also, but it's super expensive. So yeah, we will see. We will see. This could lead to some fun shenanigans for sure. And possibly is not too impactful on the competitive side of the game. So this one could be good and possibly also not too harmful, I guess. Changing deployment zones, or the zone. This is also very interesting. The deployment zone for the first round will now be slightly smaller than before. We hope this will improve the first round layout diversity of certain MMR ranges, I suppose. This is supposed to read. What this actually is, they are going to remove the first 2 tiles in the front from the deployment zone in round 1. So you cannot put your units as far in front anymore in the future. So the aggressive positioning is getting weakened, I guess, in round 1. You cannot put your crawlers on the front line like you used to. They are going to be 2 tiles further back now. However, obviously, starting in round 2, you can once again put your units all the way like you are doing it now. For one, it will help with round 1 tower cheese. So round 1 tower cheese could be, or was usually done with stormcallers at the front, and they can snipe a tower if nothing is in front of that tower. Also might weaken aggro players overall slightly, because yeah, not as ideal of a positioning in round 1, and might make the positioning a little bit awkward, because if you start with crawlers, for example, you do want them at the very far front, so you cannot fix that in the next round. You need to place them in round 1, so then they are stuck in a position that is not ideal, I guess. So we will see what aggro players are going to figure out how to play this most efficiently. I think it's not as easy to say how this will actually impact aggro plays. Might not have a big impact, might have a big impact. We will see how it actually turns out. Alright, and there are some balance adjustments. Most of them I do really like. First one I do not like. Melting point production interval of the tech crawler production has been adjusted from 30 seconds to 32 seconds. So melting points going to pump out crawlers a little bit less frequently now. I personally do not like this because I did really much, very much like melting points with crawler production as part of my kind of standard answer to war factories. And there's no war factory nerf or anything in here. Just the answer that I like was nerfed a little bit. So yeah, I hate this. Next though, Scorpion, I really love. HP increased by a bit. What is that, like 5-6% or something? And attack increased also by like 4% or so. Scorpion, if you have watched my recent-ish videos, you know I love Scorpions. But at the same time, and that is supported by the statistics, Scorpions have an abysmal win rate. They are quite terrible overall, on average. So they needed a buff, and I do not mind this whatsoever. I think this is very good. Though the biggest buff Scorpions could get, and maybe still should get, but that could also make them quite OP very easily if you don't watch out, would be attack interval decrease. So they attack faster, attack speed increase. Would obviously be the most impactful on a Scorpion because of the slow attack right now still. But this is definitely a good step here. Let's see if this actually makes a difference. Also, equipment. I was calling for an enhancement module change. However, not this one. So enhancement module is the item that you can equip on units and then upgrade them for free. Now it is not level 2 but level 3, which means it will cost 100 credits instead of 50. It is a change, it does help, but I really would have preferred just maybe decreasing the cost even, and then make it so that you cannot sell the units that were leveled with this item for the full cost. Because that is what this item is being used for now, all the time, and it's very, very strong. And also very, very swingy, because the person who's already winning can win even harder. Because when you're already winning, you kill all your opponent's units and you get a lot of XP, meaning you will get a lot of levels on your units, and you can level a unit every turn probably, and sell a unit every turn, and make money every turn. So yeah. This is a nerf to this, but I don't think it's the correct step. I think it should change the sell cost of items leveled with this item. But yeah, it does help a little bit, I guess. And finally, this is also very good. I was talking about the absorption module in the previous video, or the one before or something. It was not great. Previously it did only heal for 50% of the damage dealt and nothing else, and now increases the equipped unit's HP by 30% and converts 90% of the damage dealt to HP. So all of a sudden you get more HP on your units and 90% damage converted to health instead of just 50. So this is a crazy buff. Very strong buff, and I think it was needed because absorption module in its previous state was pretty trash. Now though, could definitely be a very strong. Kind of a free upgrade on, for example, a melting point or something. If you don't want to get the energy absorption tag, you can just get this item. If you just have one melting point or something, or maybe two, then you don't necessarily want to click the tag, but can just buy this item and equip and save credits on the energy absorption tag. Alright. It is going to be crazy tomorrow. I cannot wait to play. This is going to be so interesting, with the random free units in particular. Might be absolutely abysmal and absolutely frustrating and weird to play, but it will definitely be refreshing at the very least. So yeah, very curious to see what's going on tomorrow. Alright, perfect timing. Tournament time, nice. Almost exactly. Very good. Hey! Hey! Team Dog getting represented here today, finally. Doxun also in chat. Hello. Apuchi as well as Doxun, our two favorites here in this stream, because both players represent Team Dog. Alright. Ooh, I didn't even see. War Factory Abuser, we found out in the last tournament, is actually Sacco. Ooh, this is... oh my... This is so stacked today. I really like this lineup. This is awesome. Apuchi, Dionis, Sacco, Rooster. This is Skay, I believe. HD Zusawa, Doxun, Steel Sane, Sapman, Tarkus, Illuminati, Diana, Cody, Sunnyside, Vic, and Salt Monkey. All known names, not a single person that I don't know. Very nice. This is going to be awesome today. Alright. I don't even know what to spectate. There are multiple good games here. Doxun vs Steel Sane is insane. Apuchi vs Dionis is insane. Sacco vs Rooster is insane. Skay vs HD Zusawa is probably going to be weird and very interesting, so this would also be very great for spectating. Such a hard choice here. I guess, oh, actually, Team Dog versus Team Cat. Yeah, we need to watch this. Doxun versus Steel Sane. Alright. I wasn't really able to read your comments just yet, but what do you guys think about the patch tomorrow? Are you skeptical? Are you looking forward to it? I am both. I am both skeptical and I'm looking forward to it. Going to be very interesting. Alright. Doxun, Weekend Tournament, America's Champion, and Steel Sane, Weekend Tournament Asia Champion. Yeah, this match is insane. Both players playing really well at the moment, as indicated by these tournament win badges. And Team Dog versus Team Cat. Nice. Blue is Marksman Specialist with Crawlers and Sledgehammers. Adding a Marksman and possibly another pack of Crawlers. Let's see. And red is Quick Supply with Arclights and Phoenixes. Added 2 packs of Fangs for now. Probably saving these 200, it looks like. Another pack of Crawlers in the corner. Oh, these Crawlers running straight to their death. Perfectly for this Arclight. But Sledgehammer's OP. Buying a lot of time. Crazy to think, but Sledgehammers used to get one-shot by Phoenixes. Was quite different than it is now. Hit by blue. Ooh, spicy. Mass-produced. Oh! This is so good. I like this. So Doxun going. Well, I don't really like this because I'm I'm obviously not biased at all, but Doxon should win. However, Doxon gets more sledgehammers, and Steelsane did get mass-produced scorpions that just one-shot sledgehammers with ease. And mass-produced can just pump out 4 or something, and then you're probably set for the game. Every 3 marksmen, really helping though with the damage against the Scorpion. Also being mass produced, obviously they don't have insane health, still very healthy though, and good enough. Deployments back for both players. More chaff for blue, more crawlers and more fangs, or well, the first pack of fangs rather. And also 1 more marksman and another marksman. So 4 deployments this turn. Red with some more fangs and another scorpion. What else? Oh, these crawlers are new too. And crawlers behind the tower. Yeah, both players working on chaff. And some extra damage. A marksman here and another scorpion here. Also, both players making use of sentries here, sentry missiles. Don't see it too often this early by higher MMR players. Usually all focused on economy. I wonder what Doxon is going to transition into from here on out. Ooh, what a champ. Taking down the Scorpion and the remaining Phoenix there. So, in this case, Blue does not want to lean more heavily into sledgehammers because of these Scorpions. So I'm wondering what else Blue is going to add in the end. Could go for boats or something. For overlords. Both players with the orbitals here. Taking down chaff. For the most part. Also taking down marksman possibly. Getting range on the sledges though, at the very least. Does decide to tag them. Well, considering that you would think Scorpions hard counter sledgehammers, Blue is still winning pretty hard here this round. And that's why Scorpion is getting a buff. Because even in the scenarios where it feels like it should be very good, it's not always doing its part. Both players going for range specialist. Not going to level these sledgehammers because they are useless when they are leveled. Doesn't make a difference. Still getting one shot by scorpions. And, well, actually, wait, how much? No, they don't. They barely don't, actually, get one shot by mass-produced scorpions. Is a consideration, but still, probably still not worth it. Just spam more. Makes sense. 2 more sledgehammers. 6 packs of sledgehammers here now total. Also, the sledgehammer damage is mainly there right now to clear chaff. And then the marksman should clean up everything else. So yeah, leveling sledgehammers, not the best. Also not the worst though. 1 pack got leveled. And yeah, let's see if this makes a difference here in the engagement. Red added some Stormcallers so there's some other damage coming in as well. Curious to see how the left side here turns out. Chaff, well, Chaff is insane here. Look at the split on these crawlers. That is so good. They take so long to get cleaned up. And, well, extra damage, and obviously the range already from last turn definitely does help. So sledgehammers can get in quite a few shots before the scorpion gets close. Close, oh, very close round. Just 1 Phoenix alive. Yeah, still the old absorption module, absolute garbage. Smoke, and didn't see the other one. Oh, right. Enhancement module, of course. 3 upgrades. Bubbling to protect against smoke. Same for red. Some forward crawlers to distract the Stormcallers for a bit. And more Stormcallers actually for red as well. Oh, and Mech Rage was picked up on the sledgehammers. So yeah, this is so awkward. Playing sledgehammers into scorpions, and it doesn't really matter because scorpions are not good. For the most part. Smoke getting completely bubbled. Nothing happened. Oh, with the levels in the middle though, they are getting a bit chonky and can hold out for long enough to deal damage. Also, they did get range, by the way. Scorpion with range obviously has an easier time getting in the damage. Such close rounds here. Round 7, both players super healthy. Shielded Fangs for blue will buy a lot of time against, yeah, pretty much everything. Stormcallers are the best here. Okay, that is very good. Stormcallers with fire, very good to deal with the shielded fangs here. Otherwise, both Arclights as well as Scorpions get stuck on shielded fangs for so long. Red not selling the Scorpion with enhancement module, so it's not going for the economy, not going for the value here. Leveled sledgehammers. Quite the interesting game. Seeing sledgehammers go up against scorpions. So weird. Also, the fire is so good though. The fire is a tremendous help for Red. And yeah. Adding more Stormcallers, I think 1 pack or something, and or 2 packs even, and getting the fire pack upgrade, the incendiary, was insane this turn. I was just thinking the same. Where did that word tremendous come from? I was also instantly thinking Trump. How did this happen? I never used that word. Where did that come from? It's the best. Tremendous damage. The best damage. Double crawlers in the flank here to pull and distract for a bit. Also will help so that these units do not get split by the tower, because they get pulled towards here and then run as a clump. Blue going for overlords. 2 overlords against this. There are some phoenixes though, and overlords already getting targeted. Uh-oh. Yeah. This does not look good. Rip. GG's. No! Team Dog already down 1. Let's hope Apuchi won. But yeah, the fire Stormcallers were absolutely insane here. Did make a big difference, taking down these shielded fangs on the round that the shield came down as well. So yeah, that was super good for Red. And transition into Overlords. A bit late, not enough money to really capitalize on it or push into Overlords further. So just 2 naked Overlords without any tech upgrades or anything. Not enough here. Rip. Alright. I am conflicted. I like Scorpions. I like Scorpions winning. I do not like dogs losing though. Rip. GG's. Alright, Apuchi won. We still have... Ooh, Sacco lost as well here. Sacco out already against Rooster. And I told you, this would be a good match. Skay versus HD Zusawa. Let's check that one out. What's happening here? carry Arclights against Sledge, Marksman, and some Vulcans. And Vulcans with best partner, so they do spawn Marksman. Red adding some wasps to distract the Marksman. Late game, wasps all the way in the back, coming in late. After, hopefully, the fangs are gone. Are these wasps going to be enough? They might buy a lot of time here. And these Arclights are quite scary. This one, level 6 with improved firepower control system. Can take down a Vulcan super quickly. And yeah, even this one also. Why is it? Oh, it's zooming. I've never seen a Vulcan run that fast. 17 meter per second Vulcan. Did you see the movement speed there? And wasps were good enough to delay the Marksman and buy enough time for the Arclights. Also, what are these lies here? Today is not Monday, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, instantly though, that's wasps usually only work like one turn for something like this. Because instantly Mustangs come out with range and anti-air here, area specialization. More wasps getting added though, and with energy shield now. I don't think the wasps are going to be nearly as good this turn, but maybe. It's a lot of wasps now. Going to be close here. Oh, Storm coming down here though. Storm might take down these Mustangs, and then the right side does not have coverage against the wasps. Look at this Vulcan! Looks so funny when it walks. So fast. Not walking anymore. Rip. And yeah, I guess enough wasps, especially... Going to be close, but looks like it was enough. I guess if you double down by 3 more packs of wasps and give them shield, they might work for one more round. And this was the one more round that Red needed to win. I do believe though next round, with just more Mustangs, probably the wasps would have been toast. Also, in theory, could have picked HE ammo as well. But yeah. GG's. Carry Arclights. You do not see carry Arclights that often. And with wasp support here, very nice. Yep. GG's. Actually brought it back from 239 health here. Did manage to turn it around. with the help of the wasps in the final 2 turns. Nice. Alright, final match of this round. Sapman won versus Tarkus, Illuminati versus Diana, Cody won against Sunnyside, and not sure, didn't see the last one in time. Apuchi versus Salt Monkey. Yeah, it's probably the one that we will have a look at. Gotta support Team Dog here. Yeah, this is the one. We will be spectating Apuchi versus Salt Monkey. So Team Dog versus Team Monkey, I guess. We are now in round 2. Just started. Ooh. I might see some aggro here. Let's find out. Yep. Speed Specialist with Fangs and Phoenixes for blue. And Giant Specialist, Brawler, Sledgehammer for red. Thank you. Was trying to eat in between the matches. Didn't have time to finish my lunch today because I wanted to start 15 minutes early and I was actually missing those 15 minutes. So, starting tomorrow, you would not be able to position here, round 1. Would have to put them back a bit. "69 concurrent viewers on the stream. Nice. Do you think the changes will prevent aggro strats or will it still be viable? Yeah, honestly, I'm not fully sure. I was talking about it earlier. I will leave it up to the aggro players to figure it out. I cannot fully tell. So, in theory, I don't think it's a big deal at first. because you can start positioning further up if you want to round 2. Or even, it might not matter too much, the 2 spaces. You can still position aggro, but just not as far in front, but it will still be closer to the enemy's tower than standard positioning, of course. But also, it might be very awkward, because round 1 you usually want to position chaff at the very front, so either crawlers or fangs. And yeah, your starting units might be in worse positions now, and they are stuck there then, of course, for the rest of the game. And that might actually be annoying, but yeah, I'm honestly not sure, because I don't play aggro enough. I can't really tell. I need to check what people are doing tomorrow, or over the course of the next days, how it actually turns out. Let's get back to this though. I love mass-produced sledgehammers. And this is also kind of perfect. Look at all this chaff here, which will get pulled and will get deleted by sledgehammers. This is so good for blue. The positioning here, as well as getting mass-produced sledgehammers, going to be very helpful in a match like this with so much chaff already. And chaff in greedy positions against aggro. So if you are not as greedy, you want to put the crawlers a little bit further to the left here, so not all of them get pulled towards the flank if something is in the flank here. So this is greedy positioning of chaff by red, and blue is punishing it. Because blue is insane at this game. Apucci is very, very strong. Very good player. Some crawlers were in the flank that I could not see, by the way. Because of this stupid piece of trash. Crawlers coming in and did take the tower. Kind of exchanging tower debuffs pretty much at the same time. But yeah, this composition, especially now with the sledgehammers, is just looking so much more solid here. And look at the damage already. Red already below 2k health, and it is round 3. Red has some issues here. Is Giant Specialist though. And ooh, the strats going for Vulcan and Fortress in one turn. Did save some credits here. Also Senior Manufacturing. Fortress will be able to handle those sledgehammers for now. But honestly, so would be a Vulcan. I don't like the Fortress here. Because Vulcan can do the same. Mass-produced sledgehammers are easy snacks for Vulcans. Just get multiple Vulcans with range and they will delete everything, even the sledgehammers. And quicker than a Fortress would. So, yeah, I'm not a fan of the Fortress here, actually. It doesn't really matter against mass-produced sledgehammers. That is the point. Sledgehammers do have armor tech. That might come out. You are right. Let's see how this actually turns out. Some defensive sledgehammers here by blue to protect the tower against the flank that we couldn't see. I'm still not sure if you want a Fortress though to deal the damage. Could honestly just play Vulcan Phoenix or something. Tower debuff coming in. And yeah, just getting out-tempoed here. The two giants not good enough when the towers are not protected for long enough. Double tower debuff coming in. Very problematic for red. And red is already... This could be a round 4 victory here for blue. An absolute stomp potentially. Uh-oh. In case you didn't know, but you probably do, mass-produced sledgehammers, even though they only cost 100, they still deal 200 health damage to the opponent here when they survive. So yeah, mass-produced units can stack up or rack up quite a bit of damage to your opponent's health quite quickly. And we are seeing 2 more fortresses, and with anti-air barrage to deal with the phoenixes. Okay, looking at this now, phoenixes and sledgehammers, a lot of sledgehammers. Fortress is basically the one unit that counters both the phoenixes as well as the sledgehammers. But let's see if it is enough here now. Phoenixes very spread, also 2 already level 2, so they don't easily die to 1 barrage or something. Couple sledges here in the flank as well to pull, and this fortress is exposed now. Mobile beacon. Phoenixes wanted to get the tower here, but there's a fortress in the way now. Second barrage is hitting quite well because the phoenixes don't move anymore. And then the barrages actually land. Also, I think that one fortress just died while the anti-air barrage was in mid-air, so it dealt full damage even with tower debuff. So the good old bug taking effect here. Otherwise there would be another phoenix right now. One phoenix did die to that. Quite the close round. Sledges. Yeah, not enough damage for this. Also, 2 hero crawlers were working on the tower. And yeah, this is good. Not a round 4 stomp. I do support this. Improved Wraith. Yeah. If anti-air barrage is basically the only anti-air, improved wraiths are not going to die. Pretty much. Could be very good here. Also a little bit memey, but not full on meme. They do make sense here. And yeah, like this, they do make a ton of sense. This unit will single-handedly win the round, I think. Because this one is not going to die. And the second one as well. If nothing else survives, that's 600 damage. Not going to be enough to finish, but... yeah, I do believe these both of these are not going to die here. Did already take a credit, so cannot buy any more. Also, Wraiths now very good at chaff clear. Since the recent change. Can help take down here all the stuff. All the chaff. And distracting the anti-air barrage from the fortress, so it does not go onto these phoenixes either. Yep. How much? That would be 1k damage. Okay, it will be up to this fortress to kill some phoenixes. And it does. Okay, it killed enough phoenixes already and killed another one. Good thing that the short-range wraiths have such stupid targeting. They did ignore the fortress for the longest time. And yeah. Just the two Wraiths surviving, kind of as I was anticipating. Skip by red. Iron Blast for blue. Kind of wants to close it out here, I believe. Yeah. Does want to put in the final punch this round. Red so low, and the longer blue waits, the harder it's going to get against these giants. Just stacking up. Red adding melting points to deal with the self or field maintenance Wraiths. Also getting shielded fangs will buy a bit more time. Not the best against Wraiths actually. Wraiths are very good at taking down shielded fangs, I think. Considering. Shielded fangs kind of always annoying, but Wraiths now with a faster attack or a bit more splash and all that, not as terrible at taking down shielded fangs anymore. Take care, Dirksen. Ooh, one Wraith instantly locked on. Two by the matting point. Other one locked onto as well. Uh-oh. Okay, all Wraiths are done here now. However, Phoenixes still. Level 3 Phoenixes with laser sight. And level 2 Phoenixes on the right side. Oof. They are cleaning up. And this is going to be a game for blue. But oh my, this was super close in the end. It didn't look as close because blue is still super healthy. But this was on the brink of turning. And the second red stabilizes with a board like this. With all these giants basically countering everything. It would be super hard for blue to close it out. Yeah, this did not look as close as it actually was. Blue really kind of needed to close it out here, in my opinion. Later on could have also gotten some good actives or something and tried some other shenanigans, of course, but yeah, this was the round, in my opinion, to close it. And it was very close. Alright, GG's. Pucci going, continuing on in the tournament. Representing Team Dog. Very good. Who else? Brewster won as well against Sapman. Okay, 2 matches here still going. Let's go into... This is over. Illuminati won against HD Zusauer. Cody against Steel Sane. Final match, I believe. What is happening here? Cody with Launcher Overload and Mothership Overlords all over the place. Oh, Red does have Giant Hunter though. Insane value against all these boats if Red wins rounds here. Or at least can kill some giants. Ooh. A Vulcan flank here. Did a Vulcan drop? I didn't see in time. Overlord still able to get the tower on the right side as well though. Yeah, that is... how many overlords were there? There was like, I don't know, 300 credits or something this turn alone in profit from Giant Hunter. Or even more, I believe. But Cody winning the round here, it looks like, because of these shielded wasps. Too good against mating points. Look at the the missile interceptor troll barely out of range or barely in range, just randomly shooting, trying to shoot one missile that's already landing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 overlords, and did kill 7, so that's 350. Or actually, maybe there are new overlords this turn. Yeah, I think this one is new. Double drop here in the back by red. Underground threat as well as war swarm coming in. Will delay all of this and will be very annoying for this overlord. And these fangs, I'm not sure. Well, there are double sentries here, so they will take down the crawlers when they run through the towers, pretty much. Crawler production, range, melting points. And a lot of Mustangs, also by red, with area specialization, taking down the wasps in particular. Oh, right side, couple of crawlers still working and might get into the tower, but this overlord is not having it. And yeah, rip. Wasps getting deleted by the Mustangs. GG's. Alright. This was round 2. Who is going on? Apuchi, Steel Sane. Oh, this could be the final, in theory. Another dog versus cat match. Not this round though, not this upcoming round. It will be Apuchi against Illuminati and Steel Sane versus Rooster. Rooster is probably Team Rooster, I would say. Thank you for the kind comment. Appreciate it. Alright, Apuchi Illuminati or Rooster Steel Sane? Kind of awkward. We already spectated Apuchi and Steel Sane, but not Rooster or Illuminati. So I'm not sure which one to pick. They are kind of equal to me. Okay, I'm going to flip my old credit card that I didn't throw away. So if the top is showing, we are going to spectate Apuchi versus Illuminati, and if the bottom is showing, we will be spectating Rooster versus Steel Sane. Okay, flipping my credit card now. And the top is showing, so we will be spectating Apucci versus Illuminati. I should really destroy that one though. That's what you are supposed to do with old credit cards. Yeah, that's why I said destroy and not throw away. Alright, Apucci is speed specialist again. Was doing well with it last time. And red is area specialist. Tanks, steel balls. And arc lights now added. I do not like steel ball starts in standard. Steel balls are so trash right now, in standard in particular. Even on aggro they are not as good as they used to be, and in standard they are pretty useless. And blue, being speed specialist, also not going for aggro. Interesting. Standard versus standard. One player picked speed specialist and plays standard, and the other player picked, well, aerial is also good for aggro, as well as with steel balls. So also kind of an aggro start. But neither player actually going aggro. Chaff is too strong in standard for balls to be viable? Question mark. It's not necessarily all about chaff, it's just steel balls have a very short range, so they need to get in. And in standard versus standard, it's a range war, basically. And steel balls often stack up as well and get stuck on chaff for a bit. And when they do, for example, just some stormcallers or something, can absolutely delete the steel balls before they can do anything. They might kill like 5 crawlers or something and then they are dead. And yeah, you don't get good value out of steel balls in standard, I don't think. The one thing that I still kind of do like and that nobody does, and I'm actually not sure if it's viable right now, but what I used to do is when I got mass produced steel balls, then spam at least 4 packs or even more and get mech div. That could be kind of nice, mechanical division. Spamming out those crawlers as additional chaff mid-fight, pretty much. That's the one thing I did like steel balls for in standard, but it's been a while since I tried that, to be honest. Red did go for improved Scorpion. Are we going to see Scorpion versus Sledgehammer action again? And yeah, also at the moment, and it has been like this for a while, the Vulcans are very strong. And in standard, the steel walls don't really get to the Vulcan and just get deleted together with the chaff. They just come in together with the chaff and the Vulcan, because of splash and in general decent damage, just deletes the level 1 steel walls, and steel walls rarely get to really level in standard. Yeah, they are just very awkward right now, I believe. Steel walls did get multiple nerfs a couple of months ago because they were so strong on aggro. They did level too quickly, they did have too much health, they were very, very annoying and very, very strong and could snowball like crazy. But those times are kind of gone. Hit device specialist and a wasp swarm. Red also going for some phoenixes now. I guess red is waiting if blue is going for more sledgehammers or something before red is actually going to place any scorpions, it looks like. Oh right, extended range balls is a card now. I keep forgetting about that one. That is actually really good. So maybe with extended range, steel balls are still good. And can be very good actually. I like that we are seeing some wasps kind of regularly now. I feel like a lot of players do pick up wasps here and there, especially in the earlier rounds, to win a round or two. Kind of getting more use now than they used to. Old absorption module still. Going to be good tomorrow. But not today. Incendiary bomb. And skip. Incendiary going to take down all the chaff here, crawlers and fangs. Neither of the players really committing to anything yet. So no techs and no giants. So nothing too crazy here so far. Okay, here's something. Range on the arc lights and added some more arc lights. Is this going to be some late carry arc light stuff? I'm not sure. Or just in general having a couple of arc lights with range for chaff clear, I guess. And blue did pick up some stormcallers. Just some splash damage against the chaff here that keeps clumping up, as well as the steel balls. So there's a good splash zone here, so Stormcallers should get in a good amount of damage. even the right side didn't fully hard lose, even with the fire on the ground and all chaff deleted. Stormcallers did a lot, I think, this turn on both sides. Senior attack for red and for blue. Yeah, oh, decent. 15k here, and this one 31k. Almost 32. And phoenixes, and this pack of sledgehammers, of course. Level 3 sledgehammers. Kind of hard to compete. Level 1 stormcallers and level 3 sledgehammers. Hard to compare, rather. Range on phoenixes as well here for red. Still curious to see where this is going. I did talk about the patch in the beginning of this stream, if you or anyone cares really what I had to say about that. But yes, I do believe it will probably be not ideal for competitive play, and it might be absolutely horrendous, but it's early access and it's only supposed to be for 3 weeks for now. I don't mind it at all. It could be bad, but we can find out. I don't mind having a 3-week period. Could maybe become something like an alternative queue or something. So chaos mode queue or whatever, some fun. But for competitive play, I also do believe it might be a bit odd and might not last. I think it's unlikely that after 3 weeks it's going to stay in the current form. Orbital can be a very good value on the right here if it's not getting barriered in particular. And yeah, arc lights actually with charge shot here. So trying to move into carry arc lights to a degree at least. Not sure I like that against Stormcallers and Phoenixes. And already kind of leveled Sledgehammers. Right side doing well though. Orbital did come down on the right, so that makes sense. What round? Round 7. Top supply is a bit awkward. A bit late, I think. Round 7. Though both players quite healthy, might be an okay pick. Yeah, everything else is not good. So pretty much either skip or top supply. And Apuchi is doing the math right now. Apuchi does... yeah, okay, and does skip. So Apuchi is one of those players who really does go into details when thinking about these things. Really trying to do the math and thinking if it makes sense or not. He's also one of the people who supports, well, not supports, but who is very cautious about advertising for the, what's it called, efficient maintenance on war factories, because that also in most games does not turn out to be profitable. So yeah. Did not think top supply was worth here around 7. Quite a close match here now, though. So, top supply, possibly not the bad pick here. This is not going to be a lot of damage. Yeah, we're going to see a giant now. Super heavy armor. Nope. On sledges. And missile strike coming down here. Taking down... wait. This right? Why is that... oh. Okay. Does have double defense tech here on the tower. Because otherwise it is... so that, wasn't it that Missile Strike does now one-shot level 2 Phoenixes? I believe so. So without these 30%, Phoenixes would die to Missile Strike, level 2. And, okay, first Giants here now. Red going for some Vulcans to help deal with the chaff. And blue did go for more Stormcallers with Incendiary tech. So also to deal with the chaff. In particular, both those things to deal with Shielded Fangs. Shielded Fangs, very strong chaff, very annoying chaff. And the Vulcans did get Incendiary Bomb as well. So yeah, fire everywhere now. And the Stormcallers doing work, I believe. Not only cleaning up chaff, but also dealing good damage to steelboards and everything, and the Vulcans. And ooh! I thought it was done already. 28 health here for red. Uh-oh. So much damage all of a sudden. A very hard win here for blue. Underground threat, underground threat. Yeah, this one is super annoying because these Stormcallers will shoot here and kill their own units. And then there's fire here that will also kill these units. So yeah, this underground threat here, very good. And missile interceptor, I would assume. Yeah. Ooh, is this going to be enough? Red going for double war factory with missile interceptor to to shut down these stormcallers. And blue is just like, okay, he will try to shut down my stormcallers, so let's just build more. Alright. Phoenixes are so scary here though. War Factory not doing anything for the Phoenixes or against the Phoenixes. And if Red's 3 packs of Phoenixes die, it's going to be GG, because Red will not be able to take down the Phoenixes by blue anymore. However... oh my god, these Phoenixes though, level 4. Look at the damage. Good chunks here. And yeah, guess it is enough. Stormcaller shots still landing to a degree. Still taking down the chaff decently quickly. And Phoenix is just leveled enough to deal enough damage to take down the Walk Factories. And yeah, GG's. Phoenixes with levels. I also uploaded a tournament highlight about this. Phoenixes with levels, do not underestimate those. You cannot just expect your War Factory, even though War Factory HP is crazy and it's kind of busted, you cannot expect War Factory to outlast multiple level, like 4 Phoenixes or something. And yeah. GG's. Also, too many Stormcallers, even some Stormcaller hits did come in. And yeah. GG's. Yeah, and not even Charge Shot Phoenix, so if they have Charge Shot, they absolutely delete everything, basically. But yeah, nice. Team Dog. Continuing on to the final. Let's find out if Steel Sane did also win. Then we will have a Dog versus Cat final. Oh. Oh. But okay, nice. Rooster did beat Steel Sane. So it will be Dog versus Chicken, I guess. Or Rooster, rather. Alright, alright. It is time. This was the longest match as well. So we are already now in round 4. No time to waste. It is final time. Apuchi versus Rooster. I like that the second match here is 2-1 versus 0-3. Yeah, most people abandoned the tournament, I guess. But yeah, let's go. Finally, 1 minute 20 to finish my lunch. Still haven't finished my food. Cold soup. Cold chicken noodle soup. and it's gone. Alright, I am ready. And again, Apucci picking Speed Specialist every time. Speed Specialist with Sledgehammers once more here. And Rooster is a Giant Specialist, like last game. Illuminati was also Giant Specialist, I believe. No, I'm stupid. Was that last game? I think that was 2 games ago. Anyways, blue Speed Specialist, Crawler, Sledges, red Giant Specialist, Crawler, Stormcaller. Adding some Arc Lights to deal with Crawlers, and yay. We have not seen this type of match so far. Aggro versus aggro on the same side. Okay, what else? One more pack of Sledgehammers. Alright, alright. Sledgehammers, quite tanky, not going down easily, and yeah, just overwhelming this. Even though Chaff Clear is kind of better with the Arc Light for red, but Sledgehammer's too good. Value module for red. Interesting choices here. Let's see what Apucci decides. It feels like pretty much everyone just always picks this round 2 because of the value, yeah, it can generate over the course of the game. Even if you can't upgrade anything right now, you will make, I don't know how many hundreds of credits over the course of the game. I still think that's stupid, and I still think they should change the item differently. So starting tomorrow it will cost 100 and will show up later. But I don't think it solves this inherent issue with this item. Some phoenixes on the left with crawlers in front, trying to snipe this tower here. Also protects this side, of course, from... Yup. I was going to say, oh my god, Apucci just one step ahead here. With the crawlers in front, winning this exchange, easy peasy. We'll get the tower here and we'll win the round. That was so good. Not only pressuring the tower, but also protecting their own tower and the phoenixes with these crawlers in front. Very nice. Apucci too good. That is what I suggested, Embryo. That is my suggestion as well. So it doesn't increase the value of the units, so you can't sell for more credits than you actually spend. That would be my solution, but well. And possibly then make that free, that module. I think then it could actually be a free item and not 50 credits. But, well, whatever. Yeah, value stuff here. I didn't. Yeah, I was distracted. Intensive training for both players, so you... Oh my god. This is going to be absolute cancer. Intensive training together with enhancement module is just free money. Okay, now skill spec next. Skill specs, please. So you can intensive training every turn and upgrade for free. That would be nice. Alright. However, look at this Scorpion right in front of these level 3 sledgehammers is also going to target these first, it seems, because they are very far in front. And is not going to one-shot these though. Does have 10k 300 and they do have over 11k health. Red now deciding this battle here with crawlers of his own and 1 sentry, so now Red will win this left exchange and will get the tower here. Uh-oh, that's not good for Apuchi. And yeah, this is going to be somewhat of a hard win for Red. Looks like. Okay, skill spec now, please. Skill spec next. And then it will be an absolute clown fiesta. 3 level ups every turn. Hold. Next turn for sure. Underground threat for blue. Yeah, everything is open in the back for both players pretty much. So can be an easy tower tag. Or just manipulate this into winning the engagement over here. So basically protect here as well as win here. And get the tower. Makes sense. Also underground threat for red. And there is a war factory round 4. Yeah, look at this. Apuchi does not even, I talked about it last match, does not even have efficient maintenance equipped on the war factory. Apuchi not believing in the efficient maintenance. Even with round 4 war factory. This is when basically everyone else would press efficient maintenance, but not Apuchi. Going for Phoenix production instead, and yeah, probably going to win the... actually, Mustangs. Definitely good to have more anti-air here now for red. Ooh, I believe these Mustangs only came out here now, though, because of underground threat. These Mustangs were placed here to protect against underground threat. But they are accidentally also good here to deal with Phoenixes that are getting spawned. And this might be, yeah, I think this should be around for red as well. Power will fall on the right. I think there's enough damage to take down the war factory here. Is it? Never mind, war factory OP. Not even close. Okay. I thought they would get this tower here, but they didn't. Oh, still no skill spec. skip. If only War Factory could equip items, by the way. Could level War Factories for free with the item. Did level more sledgehammers and sold levels a Scorpion. And wow, also going War Factory. War Factory on War Factory violence here. And this War Factory did get Launcher Overload. Apucci instead going for a second production with Steel Balls and also a second War Factory. Yeah, round 5 double War Factory with 2 tags. That's only possible because of enhancement module value. Already made like, I don't know, how much was that? 300 profit or something from sledgehammers. Yeah, there is no real anti-air, or not a lot, by red. So these produced phoenixes will win the round, I believe. Just a couple of stanks left here. Let's see what this Launcher Overload War Factory can still do though. Not to be underestimated. And yeah, I was actually still able to not only take down all the produced steel balls, but also one more War Factory. But that is not... Alright, he also sold the sledges, didn't just profit from the enhancement module, but yeah, also got the full sledge value, of course. And all those extra credits could be invested into the War Factories. Both players with missile strikes, taking down some Mustangs here, taking down Phoenixes and Stormcallers here. And now also Phoenix production for red. Rooster does not have efficient maintenance equipped on War Factory either, by the way. So, yeah. Not a lot of people do like that tag. Well, actually a lot of people do like it, but not a lot of the high MMR player, it seems. Level 2 War Factory here and another level 1 War Factory on the left side. Getting credit, temp speed, temp range. And yeah, 2 War Factories with just Phoenix production and Launcher Overload against 3 War Factories, and 1 is level 2 here with double production. So it kind of does look better for blue, just looking at the War Factory state here. However, red is getting this tower and is pressuring this level 2 War Factory right away. And is taking it down. Oh, these steel balls going straight for the tower. Yeah, tower debuff is so rough here. Oh my god. And yeah, this is a win for blue. Not only the round, but also the match and the tournament. GG. I would have loved the final to see the final exchange here between these War Factories without this tower debuff from the steel balls. Steel balls too good. I don't know what it is about steel balls, but they always go for the tower. And yeah, GG's. Team Dog did it. I feel like it's the first time ever that I'm casting a tournament where someone from Team Dog actually wins. Wowee. Very cool. Congratulations to Apucci, a very strong place, very, very solid all around. Didn't break a sweat this tournament, it seems like. Was going through the matches kind of easily overall. But yeah. Final match, let's check it out. Sunnyside versus Illuminati. Ooh, again, launcher overload on overlords here. We've seen this earlier already. And War Factory with missile interceptor for red though. Can shut down a lot of the overlord attacks. Though launcher overload definitely helps. So it's not as easy for the War Factory to actually shut down all the shots. It's still really good though. Level 2 tower. Oh, holding out. Barely long enough. Oh my god, such a close round. One sledgehammer surviving. Iron Blast by both players. That is a lot of wasps here, by the way, on red side, with triple tech, range, shield, and aerial specialization. And is deleting these overlords now. They are very trash against these sledgehammers though, with armor attack. Lol. These sledgehammers just tanking all of these wasps forever. Diamonds back and wasps. More wasps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs. And the wasp drop now as well. Also leveling these wasps. And blue reacting to the wasps, of course, by buying some range Mustangs and area specialization Mustangs. Also, I did not notice. Red is at 22 HP. Again, very, very close here. Overlords with photon emission. EMP Stormcallers by red to address the sledgehammers, I guess. Take down the armor attack. And a rip. Wasps. Not good enough. Never vote on the person playing wasps. Is usually the right call. And it was here as well. Sunnyside taking it with triple tagged overlords and armor sledgehammers against wasps. Yes, triple tagged wasps. Alright, GG's. This was the final match of the tournament. Apucci takes it with a 4-0. A very solid performance. Look at the health here. Never even close to dying. Super solid performance. Apucci, extremely strong player. Possibly even rank 1 in the world in MMR or something. I think he was a couple of days ago. I haven't checked in a bit. So definitely deserved. And Rooster takes second, also very nice, and congrats. Salt Monkey third, nice, also good. And yeah, this was the tournament. And I hope you all are looking forward to total chaos tomorrow. The patch will be absolutely nuts. And yeah, alright. If you enjoyed this, leave a like on the stream and stuff. Maybe sub to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitch in case you're over there. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. It was fun. And I will see you in the next video or live stream. Take care, everyone. Bye.